Character arcs. In every person's life, you change, you develop, different experiences shape you. Well, the characters in your stories have to be the same way. They don't stay this one-dimensional accessory. Take a look at The Lord of the Rings. Better yet, The Hobbit. That's a little less complicated, a little less abstract. Here is Mr. Bilbo Baggins, who is very comfortable living a very conservative, ordinary, non-spectacular life in the Shire. Along comes a wandering wizard who just simply can't leave well enough alone. Ropes him into this adventure with a bunch of really cranky dwarves. He goes out and he finds himself not just on an adventure to claim Dragon's hoard. He ends up finding this one little ring that to him is this really cool trinket, but actually sets the stage for wrapping up a saga that began way back before the world was even created. That's the ultimate story arc. But then you have some that are a little less dramatic, a little more poignant, and a little more personal. If you read the Harry Potter books, the character arc of Snape, who is this one teacher that has a complete dislike for the Golden Trio, specifically Harry. And then you find out that that was his defense mechanism because he felt very deeply about them. He felt very strongly about Harry's mother. So he transferred that connection to Harry, and you find out that in so doing, he put himself in dangerous positions. Doesn't necessarily mean that he went from being a villain to being a saint, but you realize, okay, maybe he was a little misunderstood. There was more to him than met the eye. That's what a character arc does. It doesn't just have this, as they say, the road to Damascus experience, which references the account of St. Paul heading to Damascus to persecute the Christians, and all of a sudden he had this vision. As a result, ended up becoming a Christian and becoming a really good, active and influential one. It's not necessarily like that. It'll be the more of Han Solo in the Star Wars sagas. He is a completely narcissistic mercenary in that first one. He is in it for the reward. He is in it for the money. He's in it for himself. By the end of everything, he is a lot more committed. There are a lot more depths to his personality. There are a lot more aspects. Purpose of a story arc, of a character arc, is helping that character find the parts about them that they probably never even considered. And that's a rather bold statement to make because you're the one creating the character. So yeah, they probably didn't consider it, but you're finding it. And don't be surprised if things don't go the way you plan, because I've had many stories where I thought so-and-so would be the main and influential character. And the next thing I realize, this person is becoming that and filling that role and being the rival all of a sudden for the main character. I even tried killing off character 2 because I could see that if I didn't stop this, somehow he would be, eclipsing the one who's supposed to be the protagonist. So give yourself wiggle room when you're doing the story arc. Yeah, one person very well could be the one you think is going to be the hero or the heroine or the protagonist, and somebody else might step up, and you'll find that this person has a lot more characteristics that would do better. Switch, see where it goes. George R.R. Martin can't have all the fun. Go to Whirl.